It's Mike coming at you with another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. Thank you for joining me, welcome to the video, and welcome to Shrunk 2 Living It Large, created by Industraplex. Now today's park is a PlayStation 5 park, and as always, if you do enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like, leave a subscribe if you are new, and if you would like to have your park spotlighted, then the Iron Gamers Discord link, the Iron Gamers, will be up in that top corner right now. Now today I've got a very special guest with me. I've got the one and only Moomin Little Socks. How are you doing, Moomin?
You know what, Matthew? There is no other way I can imagine spending my Tuesday morning than with a 40-year-old man looking at a pretend theme park.
Why did you have to go and give away my age? It's like I'm not that old. I am basically dead. I might as well be. I'm all dead. But I am so excited to look at this park. I absolutely loved Shrunk 1. It was one of my favourite ever parks that I've ever looked at. It still holds a very special place with me. And this is what I had to say about Shrunk 1. One of the more unique creations, Shrunk comes in at number 4. Shrunk was created by Industraplex for the PlayStation 5. I'll be honest, from the first time I looked at this park, I always knew this was going to be in my top 5 parks of the year. This is genuinely one of my favourite parks that I've spotlighted in the entire 2 years I've been doing spotlights now. I believe this was the first truly unique and out-of-the-box creations I'd seen at the time, and when I think of original concepts, this is always the first park that comes to my mind. The way that Industraplex was able to use some of the food items within the game that the vast majority of us never dreamed to use due to the fact that they are way too big, and then utilising that concept for a shrunken park was just genius. It felt like a fully functioning kitchen, just with little people walking around on the worktops, and roller coasters going in and out of the oven. But besides that, fully functioning kitchen, there you go. It was an incredible park, so make sure to go back and check that one out. Now the description for Shrunk 2 reads, "Honey, I shrank the guests again. Welcome to the Shrunk Institute HQ, where miniaturization is massive. Live it large in this jumbo living room, sequel to the colossal kitchen. Loads of community shoutouts on the bookcase." So without further ado, let's hop in and have a look around, shall we? Right, so here we are at the park entrance, and I am so excited. What about you, Moon?
I mean, you know me. I'm just full of beans 24/7.
You literally always just full of joy and happiness, aren't you?
Yeah, ecstatic.
Now, I mean, just even as we come out of the entranceway here, I love that building that we've got there. Just little teases and nods towards what we've got upcoming in the park. We've got the Rubik's Cube there. We've got a giant dart look.
We do. It's worth saying, actually, that I think one of the things that I love most about Industraplex is his attention to detail. It's the neatness of everything. And I always use this term, but everything is pixel perfect.
Yeah, I think that's such a apt description for Industraplex. Everything he ever does is always pixel perfect, like you said. And even just the time and attention that has gone into this building just on the exterior. This isn't even really in the park. This is just a prelude to what we've got upcoming. Of course, we had the sign just there that we didn't even touch upon, was absolutely amazing. But right, anyway, Season 2, let's do it. Let's hop in, shall we, Moomin?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So today's showing UK game shows. Look at this straight away. It looks so good.
It does, and I'm a bit scared already, Matty, because he's already said there's going to be references, there's going to be shout outs. I'm awful at references, so I'm going to do my best with all of this.
I'm not much better, to be honest. I just butcher most of them, but I think people just kind of just roll with it now. People know what I'm like. People just expect me to be a dumbass, so I just roll with it. So.
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but...
What have we got here? Warning. Park contains soft furnishings which may cause feet clipping. Oh dear. Look at the trigger work, Moomin.
You know what that was, Matty? That was humour.
That was humour. It was humorous.
It was. It made me do humour laughs.
Humour laughs. I'm so stealing that. I'm going to remember that one. So pass through the DNA reduction to enter. Oh, I love, like you said, it's such a good way to describe it. Pixel perfect. Even this room. It's just amazing. Right, anyway, come on.
with the
Oh,
first,
sorry, go on.
the Shrunk he did, and even down to his blueprints as well. When he did the ATMs for our ATM contest, it was just everything is just sublime.
Yeah, incredible. We're actually in the fireplace right now because, of course, we are.
Of course we are.
Why not?
Now I will say, Matty, I'm probably small enough as I am before going through the shrink ring.
See, I'm quite tall. Look at this, Moomin! Look!
Look at it. Wowie.
Wowie. That is incredible.
I don't even know. I'm quiet because there's just, there's no words.
Oh, look at the coaster going through the TV, look. You've got a fish tank off in the background with a flat ride in it. There's so much. There is so much in this park. It just looks amazing. Right, anyway, let's go and explore, shall we? Let's go and have a look around.
Let's.
So we've got the smoky souvenirs. Again, humour.
It is, and it's that attention to detail that it's not just slapping a random name on it. It's connecting it to the fireplace. It's making everything, I'm going to say it, cohesive.
Cohesive. Moomin's favourite word.
That's the one.
I mean,
nice
what I love when people create their parks is when they're able to bring some of their personality into a park, and I believe that's what Industraplex does with his humour. Like, we've got Pie on ear. Look at this stereo.
Yeah, it's just phenomenal.
We've got the cassette in there. Look, you've got the volume dial. It's so good. We've got the router beer, the Wi-Fi.
I think that's the thing with a lot of this is, and the same with his first Shrunk, is the amount of reference work you would have to do to know what these things look like inside out, back to front, like, because you don't innately know what these things look like without staring at them. So you can see, the amount of research that's gone into this project.
Do you think when he's building, he literally just sits with his laptops next to him with random photos of items?
Yes, I can just imagine the back of a speaker just sat next to him at his computer.
Join a trade union here. What have we got through? Oh my days! You just walked through into lot. That's a nice trade union right there.
Trade union, death, same thing, isn't it?
Yeah. The janitor dungeon with a skeleton inside. Oh, I love it. I love it. And just what I was saying, like, the way he's able to bring his personality into this park and his good sense of humour. It's so good. We've got the Cosmic Cow just there. We've got some LPs. Look, Pink Floyd. It's so good.
I'm
so happy
with all this stuff. It's just so, it's just good. It's just very good.
It's very, very good. Well done. Well done, Industraplex.
They little clap from me.
a little clap from Little Socks.
Exactly.
What have we got here? So we've got the Pot Plant Paradise. Try saying that 5 times quickly. Pot Plant Paradise.
No,
Plant Paradise.
I'll give that one a miss.
It's just, as well, the fact that he's been able to do this on a console, like no TMTK or nothing like that. It's crazy.
I love that as well, calling the bar the sound bar. It's all just so clever.
So many puns and references and Easter eggs. It's just one of them parks that rewards you with taking your time as you explore and looking at everything. And as we come through into the piano, I mean, listen to the sounds.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
That is attention to detail.
It's like got all the innards of a piano. I've got absolutely no idea what the innards of a piano looks like.
Well, yeah, exactly. And that's not easy to come by either, unless you've got a piano or you go into great detail researching the inside of a piano. And not only that, but making it work with a coaster. That's not a thing that just exists. To make a coaster interweave the inside of a piano.
At what point do you think I'm going to build a coaster inside a piano on Planet Coaster? Well,
Absolutely
anyway,
never.
never. No one has ever done that. But we have our first ride of the park, so let's hop on. Enjoy, everybody. So there we go. Moomin, what did you think of that?
Well, I mean, on top of what I was just talking about how you go about navigating a coaster through a piano, besides all of that, and on an artistic level, it was just a fantastic coaster in itself.
It was just brilliant, wasn't it? It was so good. I'm struggling to think of what to say. It was so creative. It was so original. And as you said, the actual coaster itself was absolutely incredible. I don't know what else to say. It was bloody brilliant. That's all I can say.
Once again, it's just very good.
It's very, very good. Well done. Well done, Industraplex. Look at this.
Look at the keys.
We've got a giant piano.
And integrating a path into it. That is not easy to do.
Not at all. Just the scale is to perfection. Like, the way he's been able to do that, he's even got the little shout-outs just above it to his old previous parks. Again, you've got to have a look around everywhere. There's so many Easter eggs and nods and references all over the place. It's just sensational. You could spend hours and hours in this park and still notice new things. As we come behind the wall, look at all this.
Look at it. Yeah, just continuing off from what you were just saying, I think this is one of those parks where you cannot see it all like in one sitting. You have to just go back and anyone who's got this got a PlayStation, I would say look around, because I'm jealous that I can't.
That's why you're here with me.
Well, exactly.
But even a spotlight such as this, of course I try to do the best that I can, but parks such as this, I just can't do them justice in the time frame that I'm working with. So go and download this park. It's currently on the front page of the workshop as we speak. And rightfully so, it's one of the cleverest things I've ever seen. And funnily enough, Industraplex was saying to me that he was worried that this wasn't going to live up to the hype of Shrunk 1. What are you talking about? Are you crazy? It's amazing, and I actually think so far it's better than Shrunk 1. And look, as we come through, you get the shot of the entire living room looking back from where we've been.
Yeah, just phenomenal.
We've got the bookshelf over there with all the books on it. Of course, we'll go and have a look at them. We've got the giant fish tank just here. So the Aquatica 2000, the fish were created by Silex. So we'll have a look inside there in a moment, moving. But what I want to do is find the actual proper entrance for that. So we'll come down here. We've got Henry Hoover down there, look.
Wow. I wish I had a Henry Hoover.
I've got one, but it was a hand-me-down. I'll tell you what, it's the best Hoover we've ever had. It's amazing. We've got the creme de... How'd you say that, Moomin?
Creme de menthe.
Thank you.
Welcome.
We have the Absinthe Bar and Paul Daniels, number 26. You'll like it, but not a lot.
I get that reference.
Oh, this is just so good. There's just so much humour. Look at the cool air there. Like, even like all behind the walls, all the details, all the piping and everything.
It reminds
like
me
you
of
said,
Finding Nemo. You know, when he's escaping from the fish tank.
Yes, yeah. I love that film. I love Finding Nemo. Like the first one. Finding Dory wasn't that good, but Nemo was amazing.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm speaking whale. What's going on? I want to go and watch Finding Nemo now. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. Look at the fish tank.
Sorry. I love the tree, the Joshua tree, used as a plant.
It's the scale isn't it, of this park? Everything feels appropriate. It's like he's done his homework. Nothing feels off at all. It's like everything is size relative to what it should be. And even integrating some of the pieces that are normally so obnoxious in the game that you could never use because no one else ever uses them because they are so obnoxiously big. And he's just been able to use them so well.
He has, but also, like, it's yes, you can use them because they're bigger, but it's relying on everything else matching the scale of those oversized things, which is mad to think about in itself.
And he's just done it perfectly. I wonder if he uses some of the base pieces and then works from them as a point of reference.
I think you'd have to, yeah, because if you want to utilize things like the ridiculous burrito or burger, you have to start with that because you can't change the scale of that. So, yeah, work up from that.
You must do. And look, we've got a Scalextric. Did you ever have a Scalextric?
It's one of those things where my friends would have one and I would be really jealous. So yes, absolutely loved any opportunity to play with them.
Look, we've even got one inside the box still, look.
It's amazing. And
then the trees.
I think also a lot of this stuff is showing Industraplex's age, and I relate to a lot of this stuff, so I'm appreciating it on that level.
Yeah, I completely agree. We're just going to talk through this one. It's only a car ride. We'll just talk through it. It's fine.
Who cares?
Who cares? Look at the Lego pieces holding it up.
Yeah. You got the, the A to Z map book. It's really cool.
My dad used to have them, like kind of the A to Z of places. Where we used to go on holiday.
Exactly. You'd have one in your car because there was no sat-nav.
What was a sat-nav back then? It's like you just had your dad, like sitting there with the maps at the front.
We're such boomers, aren't we, Matty?
We are really showing our age. I mean, that's just incredible. It's like this whole park is a blast from the past. It's just one big nostalgia trip, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Yeah, this is fantastic on just so many levels.
Like, this Scalextric is spot on to what I used to have as a kid. Mm-hmm. It really is. I used to have just like this, even with the little signs. Oh, we've got a plug back here, look. It's... I'm running out of things to say. It's just so good. I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, all that cabling, as you said, the plug, the UK plug, just everything. Nothing's been kind of breezed over. Every little detail, he's gone 110%.
Yeah, without a doubt. You got the Ford Escort book there, look.
Mm-hmm.
So many touches, so many nods and references and Easter eggs, just detailing absolutely everywhere you look. Absolutely crazy. We've got the TV diner just there. And look how the bottles are used as supports for the coaster, look.
That's so good. I mean, customer supporting is one of those things that I detest, but sometimes it's a necessary evil. But it's a fantastic way of doing it.
And we've got GoldenEye. Oh my days! Going round your friends and playing classic. Going round your mates and playing 4-player split screen before like internet. There was no such thing back then. Like old school gaming. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I don't know what to say, Moomin. I'm struggling to find things to say. It's just so good.
It is.
I'm just loving this. Loving it. It's difficult to find words with parks such as this because I'm too busy looking. Like my eyes are just being pulled all over the place.
Well, that's what I was going to say. It just speaks for itself, really. Like there's nothing that we can say. You just have to look at it and you can appreciate it.
Yeah. So this stairway just brings us back up to where we were earlier on, just up behind the TV. So just making sure we haven't missed anything. We've got the stereophonic just down here. So we'll come back down. And let's have a look down this queue line. So behind the wall once again. We've got the electric box on the wall there.
Amazing.
Just even all the sounds around this park as well. Oh, just as the coaster went whizzing past. Look, just all of these sounds around the park as well. Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
nothing else to say.
For my silence. I'm just absorbing it all. Which I know it makes for really bad content, but you know what? I don't care. I'm just enjoying it.
Same here. Same. Anyway, we've got another coaster. Let's hop on and go for a ride, shall we? Enjoy. I'm supposed to be going first here and giving thoughts and feedback on that, but I don't really know what to say. It was very good.
Useless, Matty.
It was just. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was so good.
Wonderful noises.
Yeah. That's all I can say.
I agree. I think my favourite bit was actually, aside from the fact it being another fantastic coaster, going through those, I don't know what it was exactly, but like the ventilation bits through like the ducting was really cool, and it actually reminded me it gave me like the Borrowers vibe.
Yes, yeah, I get that. Yeah, and the actual coaster itself was really good. If we take everything else away, the actual coaster was really smooth, really well done. It was just fantastic. It was just so good, and like we keep saying, very nice, very good.
Very good, well done.
Very good. Well done, Industraplex. You've left us both speechless. We are both amazing content creators right here. We can't think of things to say.
All right, speak for yourself.
See, but you're not working off a script this time, Moomin. You go freeform this time.
I'm in sweats of anxiety.
I love what he's done here. Look how the TV cabinet, like with the drawers pulled out and everything. You've got the notebooks and the crayons and the pens in there. Look.
Yeah, I remember those. They're like electronic like touch pens, and I can't remember exactly what they were for, but they again, nostalgia.
It's just like we've said so many times already, just so many blasts from the past, and just making me feel like a bit of a kid, to be honest. We'll come back through the Nintendo again, and I mean, just this fireplace.
Yeah.
It's. I'm struggling, Moomin. I am really, really struggling here.
It's okay. They understand at this point. Everyone understands. We're just all in awe at this point.
I think that's what it is. We've got the mark pen there, and we've got the rubber. Look.
The eraser.
All right, you're American. We call them rubbers in the UK.
Americanized.
I know that rubbers in the US mean something very, very, very different, but in the UK we call erasers rubbers. Okay, just roll with it. We've got some crayons here. Because it rubs it out. It makes sense. I don't know why they call the other thing rubbers, but we're not going to get into that.
It's a whole different conversation.
And it will very quickly get me demonetized. So we'll steer away from that conversation. Let's just come under the sofa here. So we have under the sofa food. So delicious droppings, mildew and mold, and floor crisps. Oh, lovely.
All the things you find under your sofa.
under my sofa because we've got a corner sofa and we only move it about once every 12 months. So the things we find under there.
It's always a surprise.
It is. It's lovely. I'm just, yeah. This is the most entertaining spotlight of all time because we're just sitting here going, just what? Good. Yeah, very good. So today's showing UK game shows. So I believe this is the next coaster. I say I believe like I haven't already pre-filmed this and I know exactly what's upcoming. I wonder what it'll be. So we passed
Let's see.
Let's see, shall we? Past all the mugs and all the food, the bottles of wine, and we'll come up. Now, this coaster is absolutely amazing. Moomin, I've been so excited for you to see this. You all going to absolutely love this. So we'll come through the sofa, through the arm of the sofa, and let's hop on for a ride. Enjoy, everyone. I'm glad it's not me going first. Good luck, Moomin.
Oh God, thanks. I mean, yeah, where to start? I mean, again, on top of the fact it being a fantastic, smooth coaster, wonderful interactions with the invert. I mean, that sequence with the TV shows, my goodness. Like,
I used to sit and watch all them with my mum and dad.
They were so good. Yeah, another like proper punch of nostalgia.
It's just amazing. It's so good. There's not really much else to say. It speaks for itself. We've got a magazine down here. Oh, it says, hello!
Hello!
Hello! Irrelevant royal scandal. D-list rich people. The Duchess or who cares? Of who cares? Again, humour. Very humorous.
Humour. Comedy.
A humour... What was it you said? A humour laugh.
A humour laugh.
A humour laugh. I think that's what you said. Oh, I just love this so much. I do come back and have a look at that in a moment, but we'll hop out to the exit down here, and I believe I come back and have a quick look at that before we head back upstairs and have a look at the bookshelf. So we've got 90% organic MDF for the sofa. Very nice.
Great.
We've got the highlighter just there, and let's go and have a quick look at this Henry Hoover before we head back upstairs again.
It's an important jet stop to make.
It's spot on.
We must go see the Hoover.
We must see the Hoover.
Sorry.
Everyone loves Henry Hoovers.
Cleaner.
It's a Hoover.
Well, let's not go down that road because it's not technically a Hoover, is it? Because it's not made by Hoover.
Oh, fine. Fine. Fine,
You're
whatever.
Technicalities. I actually have a Hoover that's made by Hoover.
I've got a Henry. We're just waffling now.
Yeah, well, we know that.
We are literally... Let's have a look at the lamps, shall we? Oh, look at all the giant lamps.
In the words of Steve Carell, I love lamp.
That's from, is it Anchorman?
That's correct. Well done.
Thank you. I've only seen it the once, and that was years ago. I need to go back and watch that
proud
again.
of you, Matty.
Always proud of me.
Always.
I love how he's put the drop tower. Is it a drop tower? It's a sundial, isn't it, or something? Just inside the lamp?
Oh, what's it called? No, can't remember.
We'll go with a sundial tower type drop thing.
Yeah, it's gone. It'll come to me, I'm sure.
We'll wait.
Yeah, let's all just stop talking and wait for me to remember what it's called.
As we just hear Moomin on Google just clicking away.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, let's come up behind the sofa, back behind the wall again, all the pipes once again. We have the occasional table. Do you know what? This has been one of the most difficult spotlights I've had to voice for a long, long time because of finding words.
Mm-hmm. You just can't really.
Not really. Like you said, the work speaks for itself, doesn't it?
It does, 100%.
We're just here for the ride.
Yeah, let's all sit quietly and just watch this together.
And then we've got all of these shout-outs just here, all these Easter eggs and references, plays on words on real books. Oh, we've got the penguins down there, look. You know, Peace and War, Shame and Equality by Jane Austen. What's that? Leto 007, I think that was, or something. There's just so many. Like, you need to actually pause the video and just actually be able to read them all because there's so many. Rubbish Mrs. Vixen by Roald Dahl. The Incomplete Works of Kim Kardashian.
Fantastic. The Ascent of a Woman.
Oh, my days. And then we've got all of these shout-outs here to loads of parks that you will recognise, loads of creators that you will recognise. I think I've spotlighted most of these parks. Actually, like so many amazing talented creators
out there. Oh,
there's Eden Springs by me. Oh, there's you.
It's me.
It's you. It's Moomin. Oh, it's so what a clever way to have done all of these shout-outs.
Yeah, so good.
Just amazing. Absolutely
By the way,
amazing.
Matty, not that I googled it at all, but I think it's called the Rising Raptor.
You totally Googled that, didn't you? You're so multi-talented. You can spotlight and Google at the same time. no mods allowed. An exhaustive guide to explaining a Planco competition. What's that? I'm turning my head. The Ultimate Guide to Banking by M&J Game. Hardcore Trimming by Moomin Little Socks.
I am good at that.
Oh my days. It's just incredible. Absolutely. I love them shout-outs. It's so clever, it's so original, it's so unique, and I love this park. Absolutely love it. But we do need to have a look at this park at night. So we'll just... Oh, hang on, just before we do, I just want to have a quick look at them. So these are shout-outs to his old previous parks, so Little London and Hotel. I even like the cool just up here.
Yeah. It's funny actually taking the in-game AC and then using that as a component of an actual full-sized AC in this giant world. Oh my head hurts.
It's like almost irony, isn't it?
It's like Inception.
Like, look at the night lighting. Wow. If it didn't look incredible in the day. Oh, the camera flashes as the ride goes up.
Of course it does.
Just... I'm done. I'm now done. That's it. I am officially done. Moomin, just finish off the video. I can't speak anymore.
Very good. Well done.
It's beautiful. The night lighting is perfect. And as Moomin would say, it's subtle and ambient.
Hey, you say that, not me.
It's totally Moomin who always says that. It's not with
totally.
me. It's incredible, Industraplex. Absolutely incredible. And I think mine and Moomin's commentary throughout this spotlight has almost been evident of what we think of this. It's been arguably one of the most difficult spotlights I've ever had to film, because just finding words to express what it is that I am trying to convey and think is so difficult, because it's so good. We're going to go through the keyhole. Do you remember that program? And I'm going to break the immersion.
I do. Of course, you're always trying to go out of bounds, aren't you?
I know. I just like to be thorough, is all. But anyway,
sure.
Let's go back to the entrance before we give out some final closing thoughts, if we're going to be able to, for this park. So we'll come back up through here again. I just want to see the building at night. And plus, we need to go back to full size again, Moomin.
We do.
So
we do.
There you go. There you go. Back to full size.
I'm still small.
You're still small. Right, and up these stairs. I thought we were out then, not quite. There we go. Out we come. And let's have a quick zoom out, just so you can see the perspective of the park as well, as a whole. And there we go. Yeah, just amazing. So there we have Shrunk 2, created by Industraplex. And closing thoughts, very good. I can't say much else. Everything I could ever possibly think or say or convey, I think, has been throughout this entire video. Incredible work. One of the best things I have ever seen created on Planet Coaster, whether that be console or PC. Just sensational. Moomin, what are your closing thoughts?
I mean, because everything is so immaculate and so perfectly scaled, it's easy when you're immersed in it to forget how much skill it requires to do what Industraplex has done. He did it the first time, he's done it again. Fantastic. Very good, well done.
Very good, well done. So thank you ever so much, everybody, for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one as much as me. You're going to have to let me know down below in the comments. But I'm going to be back very, very soon with more Planet Coaster content. Until then, take care, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I will see you all very soon. Say goodbye, Moomin.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bum, 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 bum.
Stop it, Moomin. Right, and now we can give our closing thoughts. So there we have...
Bum, 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 bum. I'm doing your outro music for you.
Oh, thank you. Cheers, mate. Bum, bum, bum. That's exactly what it sounds like.
Bum, bum,
right.
bum, 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 bum.
Shut up, Moomin.